with heartsinyourfood.com, back again to teach you something about sprouts. What are they? Well, sprouts are baby plants, basically. You grow from little tiny seeds. This mixture happens to be alfalfa, clover, radish, and broccoli sprouts. You eat them when they're very, very tiny. They only take about 3 to 5 days to grow. And let me tell you, if the zombie apocalypse comes, this is what I want. They are packed full of nutrition, easy to grow. All you need is water and a mason jar and something to strain them out with, which is, I bought this on Amazon, but I went down to the local Michael's and found some mesh just like this, and I cut out my own little circle. So you can go ahead and go to Michael's and get you some too. So let's talk about sprouts. Why are they so good for you? They are rich in essential nutrients such as vitamin A, C, B1, B6, K, minerals, iron, magnesium, potassium, manganese, calcium. And if that wasn't enough for you, they're high in dietary fiber, folate, and omega-3 fatty acids. Talk about protein. Everybody says, where do you get your protein? Well, that's something we have to talk about at a later date. But these sprouts are incredibly high in protein. They can be up to 35% protein. And that's protein without the fat, cholesterol, and calories that come with animal meats. They're super easily digestible because they're enzyme rich, and they're helpful for people with digestive issues, you know, especially like little kids or elderly people. Great to get your nutrition in with just these little tiny, easily digestible seeds. So, also they grow in any climate, any time of year. I grow them on my kitchen table, which my husband just loves to come in and see stuff going on over there. But anyways, you grow them indoors, very little space. They require no soil, just some water. They're super economical. I think I bought this for $14.50. They use a tablespoon at a time, and it'll grow this just packed full when it's done growing. Of course, if it's warmer in your home, like it is where we live, it's going to be 110 pretty soon. When it's hotter, they do grow a little faster. So in the winter months, they're going to grow a little slower. It might take you more like 7 or 8 days to grow them. But you just kind of get them on a cycle if you want them all the time, and you know, that's what you do. So we're going to go ahead and get started here, and this is super simple. I have to do this in a progression of about 7 days, so each day I'll come back and film what's going on inside the jar. So I take a tablespoon and I put it in the jar. So what we do is we're going to pour some water in here, and just to cover the seeds basically, we're going to swish it around, and then you discard this water. And for the first day, there's not a whole lot going on. You just basically, again, cover the seeds with water once you've rinsed them. That looks good. This is to basically germinate the seed. Oops, making a mess. Anyways, you just basically leave this on your counter overnight. And then tomorrow morning, when you get up, you take it and you swish it around, you pour out this soap water, and then you'll rinse it again. But I'll come back in the morning and I'll film and we'll show you what to do. Good morning, everyone. This is Shelly here. We're checking on our little alfalfa sprouts. I think this is a mixture, let me see, alfalfa, clover, radish, and broccoli sprouts. They've been soaking overnight, the process that we started last night. And the reason that you soak them is to basically imitate what nature does. Seeds and nuts and seeds both have something in them called enzyme inhibitors to preserve the seed until the conditions are right for growing, and that means basically rain. So enough water in these little guys and they'll start to, the germination process. So what we want to do is just kind of give it a little swish, pour out the water. I'm going to give it a couple rinses since it's the first night. We'll just pour our water in here, give it a little swish around, dump it out again. And these screens come in real handy for this, so get yourself a hold of some of these. One more rinse. Oops, messy. And then one more little swish around, and just drain them out. I try to kind of get them so they're not so clumped together, so you can get a little bit of air. Kind of spread them out like so. And then you stick them in your drainer. Your strainer, and you let them sit there. And what you'll do is you rinse them. If it's cooler, you want to rinse them probably twice a day. If it's warmer, maybe 3 times a day. It doesn't hurt them to get rinsed, you know, more than 2 times a day. So just go ahead and rinse them. And once again, this is the first day, and we'll check back tomorrow morning. Okay, good morning everybody. It's the morning of the second day here with our sprouts. And I don't know if you can see here, I'm going to try to get a close-up. We've got little sprouts coming up. You see their little tails? This is quite a bit of growth over the second night. It was cooler a while back and they didn't get as much growth. So it's warming up, so they're growing a little faster. Anyhow, we're going to go ahead and rinse them. I'm just going to try to do this one-handed here. Got my water over here. And I'm just going to pour it in the top. Give everybody a nice little bath. Swish it around, real simple. And again, I did this last night. I did not show that. I thought it would be kind of silly. But I did this last night. I'm doing it again this morning. Once again, it's just morning and night. Rinse them off if you're home during the day. Give them a, another one. Here you can see the little sprouts coming out of the top. So what I like to do is kind of get them spread out here. And then just put them back. And there you go. So once again, second morning. And we've got some growth, so it shouldn't be too long. We'll be able to eat them. And we'll check back tomorrow morning. Okay everyone, day 3 here of rinsing and draining, and I'm trying to get a close-up here. We've got a lot of growth. They're coming along really nicely and they're starting to turn green. So what we're going to do here, again one-handed, just going to rinse. Swoosh. Like I said, it's getting warmer here. It's supposed to be 86 today, so they are growing a little faster than they were, in December. So with that, let's see, can I get them over here? Kind of getting clumpy. That's what happens when they start getting tangled up with each other. So anyways, day 3, and once again, rinsing day and night, and tonight I'll rinse and I'll check back with you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye. Okay, so here we are, day 4, with our little friends, the sprouts, and they're getting bigger. It's just to show you progression. Hope you're not getting bored. We're going to rinse and drain. And looks like they're doing really good. So, like I said, day 4, and we will check back in the morning. Morning, everyone. It is day 5, and here are our little sprout friends. Now, you could probably take them out and eat them today, but I'm going to go ahead and rinse them and let them go one more day. So, once again, rinsing and draining. And that's all. This is super easy, and like I said, you can do this in the winter time. You don't have to be outdoors. You can always have these available, and one of the highest things as far as nutritional value that you can eat. So there we go. All rinsed. One more day. We'll see you in the morning. Bye. Okay guys, so it's day 6 and we have a full jar of sprouts. We're going to go ahead and rinse them and separate the seeds from the little sprouts. So let's see. We're going to go ahead and dump out. And in a perfect world, I would have a filter on my water faucet here, but I do not. So, I'm just going to use regular tap water. And the thing is, if you're going to start them from a sprout, use filtered water, spring water, something like that. I was using the filtered water out of my refrigerator. So if you notice, we have all these little seeds here. So what I do is get a big bowl and I kind of separate them and let the seeds float to the top. And then I pour, they're actually not seeds, they're the holes. And so I pour them off. I try to make sure not to lose my sprouts. just do the best you can. You're going to lose some, but basically you just repeat this process over and over and over until you get all the little seeds out. Kind of a messy proposition. So what I'm going to continue to do is just continue to rinse and drain the holes out. And come back in just a second and show you the finished project. Okay, so I'm done rinsing and separating the holes from the sprouts, and there you have it, little sprouts. These should last you probably at least 5 or 6 days in the refrigerator. The way I do it is I take them when they're still damp and I wrap them in a paper towel and put them in a Ziploc bag. I squeeze out all the air and keep them wrapped up and put them in your produce drawer, and they should last for a really long time. About 5 or 6 days. So make your sprouts, guys. Eat something green today.